There we are. There's Team Canada sweater going to be in the World in Halifax and Quebec. And this is going to be the sweater for the Olympics and sledge hockey, women's hockey, the whole thing. This is it. Beauty, eh?
Beautiful new feel, right. Great material.
Really, it's nice. Not that other awful stuff that you were wearing at the start. Anyhow, and I have to tell you people, I had to straighten Brenda Flynn. I had to really straighten her out. She's with the Team Canada. She sent me, it's a jersey. It is not a jersey. It's a sweater. A jersey comes from New Jersey, where they had textiles. It's an American saying it's a sweater.
Brenda was on the bit here. She sent in a picture of the six of Team Canada who have been doing the promotion right there. Bobby Orr wore a sweater, so she's seen the light. Brenda's the one. How do I describe? Come back to me and I'll show you which one is Brenda. Second on the left, but right there is Brenda.
Anyhow, smarten up.
She slip into something more comfortable.
Yes, we're Canadians, not Americans, and we don't call them locker rooms. We call them dressing rooms. There's no locker. Smarten up. All right, let's go.
Marty Biron, 2 shots off the goalpost again, but the 5-on-3 was a real key, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Well, you know, it's the old story again. There's nobody in front. I mean, I could stop this shot.
But apparently that's their thing.
I don't care what their thing is. That's during the regular season. Watch this one. Remember what your friend Ling said? Look at it. I could catch that one. Why did the guy move over?
David Ling said, winning hockey, you got to dump it in. You got to be in front.
All right,
I was actually with 4 Prince Edward Islanders watching Brad get 4 points last night. It was unbelievable.
Well, and I phoned you right after. I said, settle down, and I left a message. Watch it. Here he is now. You settle down. Watch it. Joe Sakic. For sure. Is that not Joe Sakic right there? That I felt, and here he is, nice little passing. 4 points. Boy, when he goes, eh? He goes 4 points in the very first game. He's
much like myself.
Yeah, drinking. You're the same way. When you go, you go.
Funny enough, not saying we had a few. We were talking about which players on the Stars reminded us of ourselves in hockey, and I was Matthias Norrstrom. But anyway.
Good. Well, I'd have to say that Churko was great again, and Zubov and that great play. But, you know, it's a funny thing. Everybody made fun of Hull, eh? Brent Hall. He'll have a big mouth and everything. Check the record since he went there. Let me tell you something. Those guys upstairs know you can't get away with any tricks with him because he knows all the tricks. Don't think he has not a lot to do with this.
And I think Dave Tippett, because Dave was always big on the collapsing and the fronting, as they call it. And they're
fronting, collapsing, that means go in, folks. But anyhow, remember I've been telling you about winning hockey is on the points, and I'm going to keep it up. Watch Dallas last night. They won the game, and they'll win a lot of games. See how the defenseman has to back out. He has to back out. Now watch, he backs out again. See, they'll back out. Out it comes. See how he has to back out? It'll happen every time. Somebody's listening to me there. See, back out on the point. There it is again. Out it goes. I'm telling you, it's winning hockey. You young coaches, pay attention to me. See how they're out? Out it goes. Pay attention to a winning coach.
So they know they won the first 2 in Anaheim, came home and got bombed in Game 3 at home. Now San Jose will go into there. I don't know what Ron Wilson's got in mind.
Well, I don't know. You know, Ron Wilson, you know, you've run that thing about 5,000. See, there it is out again. It just goes on and on. Everybody's been running that thing, but let me just, we'll run that little thing where he gets a little ticked and you can hear what he says at the end. Watch the stupid question. Go ahead. Go ahead and run it.
Do you need a little bit more out of your captain?
No.
Thank you very much, Coach.
It's always freaking negative. That's TSN, that's Canada.
All right.
I don't think that's a stupid question.
It's a stupid question.
Stupid
question. No. Stupid question. I'll tell you why it's a stupid question. First of all, if he says, my captain, I have to have him. I'm disappointed in him. Then the guy will go run and tell a guy, you know what your coach said? He's disappointed in you. That's the way they work it. Or he could say, oh, yeah, I'm happy. He's got no goals. He's got no assists. He's minus. I'm very happy about it. But that's what they do. They come to you and say, what do you think of this guy? Then they run and weasel to that guy. Now he lost the game. He's down 2-0. Get the next brilliant question here. Watch, this is enough.
Are you disappointed was the question.
Go ahead.
Well, we're down 2-0. Am I disappointed? Yes.
Yeah, that's like you. That's like you. Bob McCammon.
Oh, please.
He lost
20 years ago. I made a little mistake.
Let's listen to this. They lose. Mike Vernon made the big save and everything. He just lost in the 7th game.
Vancouver.
He said Vancouver. Well, everybody. He sits down. Guess the first question he's asked. How do you feel? How do I feel? Just lost the 7. So you're just as stupid as those guys.
Here's Brendan Shanahan. I have to admit. Yeah. And happy to be part of them. Brendan Shanahan, we don't even have time to show Brendan Shanahan.
Oh, Brendan Shanahan. Brendan Shanahan. How could you do this? How could you do this? You're a fine. Oh, look at Brendan Shanahan. You know, why would you do this? I thought you were going to run off on Avery, and what happens? Avery's running off in you. You can't do something like that.
Little mind game.
No, that's not. You know why? That's not the right thing. It's not sportsmanship. That's like being on the first base, and the guy goes to, your thing, and you put your cap in front of him. You can't do that stuff. That's not sportsmanship. Brendan Shanahan, I'm so disappointed. Straighten out. Now, and I'm going to end on this, and I'm not getting into Avery again. His dad did a real number on me in the paper. I understand. I saw it. It was so bad that the sports reporter, well, I'll say Steve Simmons phoned me, give me a heads up and everything. But you know what? I don't mind at all. That's a father sticking up for his son, and I would expect nothing less.
Don't sweat her. Don Cherry in the Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.